Hello, I'm Dennis Chapman, President, Founder, and CEO of the Chapman Group, an organization focused on helping you improve client relationships, revenue, and profits through the integration of effective sales, account management, and voice of the customer feedback. Having just returned from the Net Promoter Score conference in Miami, Florida, I've asked my team to provide me some of their insights and feedback on what we learned during the conference. We gained great insights. Thank you, Satmetrics, for a great job. We appreciate it. I'm sure all conference participants appreciate it. We left with some very interesting takeaways. The growth and importance of the whole marketplace around measuring the feedback of the voice of the customer. Not only the external customer, as well as the team, the internal team. We also heard in many of the sessions we attended, and even the general sessions, some of the ongoing challenges that everyone is consistently faced with. That ongoing program support and involvement of senior level leadership is critical, including the funding of these programs. That the measuring and the validating of the economic value that a voice of the customer program delivers is critical. A real challenge appears to be determining the real drivers into why this NPS rating from a customer. What is the specific fact or insight that enables us to move the needle? The adoption and implementation by field, sales, and account management team members is critical and often missing. This whole closing the loop with the customer, the collaboration, the action planning, even joint scorecarding is sort of that final but maybe most important leg of our journey. Some thoughts and recommendations. More voice of the customer program emphasis might want to be attended to the back end of the process around the whole adoption and implementation and closing the loop. Consider some updates to your current survey around the actual questions and the facts and insights you're gaining so that you have the appropriate knowledge, those what I might call drivers of the Net Promoter Score or a loyalty index to move the needle. And then very importantly, correlate those drivers to see if they're the right ones in creating more loyal and committed customers. One of the interesting business practices we've learned through our own loyalty professional services programs over the past 15 years was the value of learning directly from our customers some of those facts and drivers, and then having our sales and account management team members learn that before they re-engage with their customer. When they do re-engage with their customer, they're more validating than learning those facts, and they're coming there with some prescriptions for success or action plans. And finally, the importance of experienced external resources and this type conference in identifying voice of the customer best practices that position all suppliers for greatness is critical. The ongoing continuous learning in this marketplace appears to be a very big need. I left with a big question, and I'd like to pose that question to you. In a highly competitive and economically focused global business community, survival is all about creating loyal and committed customers. Is our current approach with our Net Promoter Score giving us the right facts and insights to accomplish this mission of business survival? It needs to. Learn more about how the Chapman Group can enable you to build improved client relationships, increase revenue and profits on the metricschannel.com and also at our home site, chapmanhq.com.